everyone, it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Crafts. So this is the card we are making today, and we're using new ink colours. So this is Taupe and Watermelon Wonder, and I quite like these two together. I think that Taupe is going to be my new crumb cake, so you will be seeing that a lot in the next few cards. We are using Butterfly Basics, and we are not using ink pads, but we are using Stampin' Right markers because I want to show you how you work with those, because as you can see I've inked up the stamps in two colours and that gives another effect to our stamping. So let's get on with it and let's get started. I have here a card base, and guess what I have done? I have forgotten to cut my inside, so let's do that quickly. I have a piece of white here, and I'm just going to put that in my my trimmer, and of course I'm now cutting the wrong size. Why not? Right, there we go. So I have my inside, and we'll do that as well, and I have envelopes as well, so we'll do those in a moment. Right, so let me just show you how to go about. So this is our card base, this is the panel on the outside, and this is the panel for the sentiment. So let's have a go at inking up the big stamp. So we have two sides on our Stampin' Right marker, one with a narrow line, that's a small point, and then one with a wide line, and that's a big point, and that's the one that you're going to use to ink up your stamp. Now I can see here there's foliage, obviously, which needs to be Taupe, but then there's the flowers, so I'm picking out the foliage at the moment. As you can see, my stamp is already double coloured because I've been using my ink pads to do that, you know, to sort of ink up sort of like that with the ink pad and then the rest with another one. But you can go a lot better, a lot more detailed if you do it like this. Now, as you can see, I'm doing it like this. I'm not going like that. I'm holding my pen almost horizontal to colour with the side of the tip. I think this is a flower too, so I'm just doing the edges, and I'm going to do the rest in Watermelon Wonder. So here we have a flower, and now I'm going slightly into where the Taupe was, but that's okay because I want it to blend. I don't want it to be sort of, you know, a one line of there, and then here, again holding my mark, and then here in the middle I think that needs to be Watermelon Wonder. And let's go back and do a little bit here, so that stem is clearly done, because I thought I might have forgotten that. This on the side needs to be, that needs to be. See, you can work on this however much and however long you want, because before you're actually going to stamp it down, and I'm not going to show you because obviously I'm out of the picture. I'm going to huff on this, okay? You'll hear me huff. So a good moist huff on there, and then onto the paper, sort of skew it, and there you have it, stamped in two colours. And can you see that these here are sort of blended a little bit? So I sort of didn't, you know, I didn't want it to be too harsh, so they're slightly blended. Okay. So that's the secret of a good huff, you see. Okay, now let's do the same thing again for the wording. And I had happy in Watermelon Wonder. I always want to say watercolour wonder, but no, it's watermelon. Of course, it's a watermelon colour. And then the birthday. Again, holding your pen as horizontal as you can, so that you can ink up your words. There we go. And I'll just go back just to make sure that they are clean Watermelon Wonder. Okay, now this is our sentiment bit, but we're going to stamp it to the side. This bit of paper is 1 1/8 by 3 1/2, but we're going to stamp it off to the side, not in the middle, off to the side. Okay, and then we're going to use our scissors, which, as you can hear, I am trying to get out of the pot. Aha, okay, and I'm going to give them a little banner end here. There we go. Okay, and then all we need then is a bit of ribbon to go onto our card. So let's first of all do more stamping. Before we assemble, let's do more stamping. We need to stamp the envelopes and the inside. So we're going to go back to inking it up. Oh, wrong side, with our Watermelon Wonder. Now, you can just have ink stamping right markers. You don't have to have ink pads. You can do this, you know, all the time. But to be honest, it is quicker to do it with your ink pad. But then again, you know, it's up to you. There we go. I mean, it's got a little bit less ink on the edge there, but that's okay, I don't mind. And let's do the flower again. Just the flower, and I'll huff on it, because maybe if, oh no, I don't have to have anything else there. Look, there we go. That's okay. And then again, let's repeat the sentiment. When you have your ink markers, Stampin' Right markers, always store them lying down, not sitting up in a pot, because that means this ink will go to one side, obviously. Should they run out, you can re-ink them with the re-inkers, so that it is possible to fill them up again. And yes, if you do go low, put them like that, then the ink will go there and you'll be able to use that bit there. But normally you should keep them flat. Okay, now for the envelopes. And I keep on doing it. Keep going. See, it does, yeah, like I said, it does take a little bit longer to ink up. But then I like the effect, so let's do these as well. Just remember sort of to where you've been, so that when you stamp, you don't stamp anything that you didn't particularly ink up. Okay, so let's do that. I think I went to about there. Oh, oh, that's nice. Right, right. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Another one, because I didn't do the envelope for the trial card I made, so I thought I would make it with you. Because I like crafting with my audience, with my friends who keep watching and who keep commenting and liking my videos. It's really nice. So there you go. You know I appreciate you. Okay. And there's only 2 flowers there. Nice as well. That's fine. That's perfect. That's the right way around, and this is the right way around. Whew. Whew. Okay. I'm not going to go and do the flap because that will take even longer. So let's start assembling. So this is the example card. This is my card that I'm making now. So base card. We have here our inside. Let's glue that on the inside. Just a couple of streaks like that is fine. And glue it down nice and straight. Then we have, let's put this first. So this is just a panel of Tip Top Taupe. And that goes on first. Then we are going to put our panel there. And I like cutting my, oops, sorry, I bumped you there. I like cutting my ribbons with my fabric scissors, so there you go, I use those. Okay, and that goes sort of about there. If I look at the example, then that's about there. Then we need that to go on top of that, like this, like so. So we have about the 3 borders here are about the same. Okay, and then this one we use to cover up the start of the flower there, so that's perfect. So this one goes there. So how am I going to remember that? I don't know. Let's put that there. And what I do for this, oh yeah, that's moved, never mind, we'll be able to do it again. I have double-sided tape and I just stick that on there, tear it off, push it down really well, because then that helps for the backing to come off. So you'll just have to peel the backing off by keeping the sticky bit onto the, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm thinking I know where it goes. It's about that high from the bottom. Right, there we go. Now I'm going to have to cut here. Oh, this is fiddly now. Okay. And this bit of double-sided tape needs to disappear, basically. So we'll just push that to the back. Right, there you go. Okay, now you can see it through there, but once you've got your ornaments and stuff on, it's okay. You can't, nobody can tell that there's something there, which there shouldn't be. Okay, so again, a little bit of glue on there. And so like I said, the borders around this one need to be the same. Okay, so yeah, that's okay. And then we're going to use dimensionals for putting this down. And that we then use to hide. And I don't, you know, sort of, it's okay to be like that. I don't mind it. Actually, no, I didn't push it down. It's a lot higher there, so you can actually see the ribbon a lot more. So let's put it. Do you know what? It doesn't matter if we change it about a bit. I think that in this case is better. What do you think? Yeah. Now, can you see there is a difference between these two cards? This here was white paper that I coloured using the Tip Top Taupe ink pad. Because I was running low on paper, I didn't want to use it, so I now have some more, so that's okay now, so I can use it again. So there is a colour variation. You can see that it's been streaked a little bit, but I don't mind. I like the sort of the rustic effect of it. But this one I used actual Tip Top Taupe paper. So there you have it. I hope you like this card, and I hope you like the technique of inking up with your markers, which gives you more possibilities of inking up, because you're doing things, you know, you can ink up stamps in multicolours. I only use 2 colours, but you can actually use more colours than that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!